In this roundup, we pick the best Mac and PC Thunderbolt and USB audio interfaces. If you're a bedroom producer, your most important piece of recording equipment is most likely your audio interface. Interfaces allow you to accurately listen to your music, track instruments, and vocals. So in today's video, I'll be reviewing the top 7 best audio interface. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to rank them based on their quality, durability, customer reviews, and more. If you want to know about the best pricing and more information, you can check the description links below. Number 7 in my list is IK Multimedia iRig Pro Duo USB Audio Interface. Another software company ventures into the audio interface market, and of course offers bundled software to upsell at a later stage. Don't be put off by the size of this interface. It comes with Jordan Root's blessing. And if it's good enough for him to use on the road, it's worth considering for anyone making music on the move. This unit is designed for the mobile musician, not as a serious desktop contender. It's battery-powered and small enough to take up an unassuming amount of space in your backpack or gig bag. There are 2 microphone and line combo inputs, complete with Class A preamps and phantom power, so you can still work with your favorite condenser microphone. On the output front, you have 2 1-to-4 TRS sockets and a 3.5mm headphone jack. Data is transferred via a mini D-IN socket, and IK Multimedia helpfully includes cables to connect to Lightning, USB-C, and USB-A ports. So whether you're recording onto an Android device, or Mac, or PC, you'll be able to get up and running straight out of the box. Connection to the MIDI is, sort of, provided via 2.5mm input or output jacks. Thankfully, the breakout cables are included, so there are no hidden costs to connect a synth to your rig. Power comes from an option of 2 AA batteries, USB bus power via the mini DIN, or a 9-volt DC power supply, which is sold separately. Some musicians have bemoaned the fact that if you're using the Pro Duo with an iPad, you need to purchase a power bridge in order to prevent battery drain on the iPad. So if you are planning on using this as a live solution, be aware. Number 6 in my list is Audient ID14 USB audio interface. Yes, I know I said the 7 best audio interfaces, but Audient is a bit of a disruptor in the audio field, and it would be remiss of me not to give them a shout out. Also, they're a British brand, so I feel obliged to honor the flag. Don't be fooled by the simple-looking design of this box. Its gunmetal housing hides a whole bunch of features that would be at home in any Project Studio or mobile recording rig. A handy 1-to-4 jack on the front panel allows you to easily plug an instrument in, and around the back, you'll find 2 XLR 1-to-4 connections. These inputs are supplemented by the 8-channel ADAT optical input, also housed on the rear side, giving the user plenty of options for additional preamps. In addition to the main speaker outputs, there are also further 2 line outs for creative routing or additional monitoring. The USB 3.0 connection provides bus power and data transfer speeds that rival the Flash, and an included USB-C connector cable makes the unit compatible with many tablet devices. Finally, my favorite feature on this interface is the ability to use the large volume knob on the top of the unit to tweak and control multiple DAW and plugin parameters via Audient's Scroll Control virtual scroll wheel. It's not a replacement for a real control surface, but a handy addition for the mobile user. Number 5 in my list is Native Instruments Complete Audio 6 M-Key 2. Native Instruments has long been known for its impressive software line. Then came the MIDI controllers, and now they're dabbling in the world of audio interfaces. The Audio 6 is one in a series of complete audio boxes with varying degrees of connectivity. Touted as being compatible for both stage and studio due to its size and rugged build, this simple-looking audio interface is both affordable and versatile. The M-Key 2 is bus-powered, so you won't need to find a spare socket to plug it in, but you will need a free USB port. The 2 front-facing ports are microphone and line inputs. And of course, there's phantom power available if you need it. 2 more line inputs are around the back, along with the stereo digital input or output, 4 balanced line outputs, and MIDI input or output. There's the option to use a direct monitoring system so you can record with no latency. The downside of this is you won't have the benefit of hearing any onboard processing you have set up in your DAI. For the price, though, that's to be expected. The two headphone outputs have independent level controls, and the 4 line outs mean you can utilize some external processing if you want it. But since Native Instruments aren't well known for being audio processing pioneers, what pushes this model on the best buy list? For me, it's the plethora of software that comes with the box. Number 4 in my list is Behringer Euphoria UM2 USB audio interface. For musicians looking for the best audio interface under $100, this Behringer will give you a run for your money. Small but mighty is the secret to this entry-level audio interface, which can record at up to 24-bit or 192 kHz resolution. The front panel houses most of the gubbins on this unit, while the rear of the box has the single left or right out, USB connection, and oddly the plus 48V phantom power. I have to admit this makes it a bit of a faff to engage the phantom power when other units have a button on the front panel. But again, the UM202 leaves the building for less than a Benjamin, so some compromises have to be made. Back to the front. 2 combo inputs have individual gain controls and a pad button each. The single headphone output can make use of the direct monitor button to provide latency-free input monitoring. An LED light indicates power, drawn from the USB connection, and another indicates the plus 48-volt power is on, so you don't have to peer around the back to check, I guess. The included software is limited to traction for a DAI and 150 downloadable instrument and effect plugins. Honestly, this is not a great selling point. If you're on a budget, you're probably better off trying out Reaper for a DAI and making use of the gazillion free, but good, plugins out there for sounds and effects. Software bundle aside, while this is a simple piece, it's perfect for the singer and songwriter looking some home recording on a limited budget. Number 3 in my list is Focusrite Scarlett 18i20 USB audio interface. Sticking with the sexy red theme, but this time for folks who need more input channels. Like the universal audio unit further up the page, this Focusrite unit boasts enough input and output capability to make it a worthwhile consideration for the project studio. The front panel of this rack mount unit houses 2 combo inputs, a dedicated power switch, headphone sockets and controls, input settings for all 8 channels, and an 8-channel LED bar graph display. The rear of the unit is where more of the grunt work happens. A further 6 microphone or line inputs sit next to a generous 10-line output, giving you plenty of options for additional preamps, external signal processing, or monitoring options. There's also MIDI input or output, a word clock connection, /PDIF input or output, and optical inputs and outputs. These optical connections mean a studio can really bump up its recording and mixing capabilities with an additional microphone. Other features that make this a contender for the crown of the best audio interface include a built-in talkback mic, independent level controls on the headphones, and low latency monitoring. Add 2 virtual loopback inputs to make streaming, podcasting, and sampling super easy. And for the price, this is an amazing piece of kit. The 18i20 comes with the same software collection as the 2i2, but at this level, it's unlikely to be a deciding factor when choosing between audio interfaces. Number 2 in my list is Pre-Sonus Studio 68C USB audio interface. This compact little gem from Pre-Sonus is ideal for project studios, small bands, or producers with digital and MIDI connections and a tasty software bundle to boot. The front interface includes 2 microphone or instrument line connections with a further 2 around the back. These are all powered by X-Max preamps, which provide plenty of headroom and just the right amount of warmth to add sweetness to your recordings. Additional front panel controls include the headphone volume, main volume, and an A and B button for switching between monitor mixes. The metering display is a great size for keeping an eye on your input and output levels, something that is often missing from smaller desktop interfaces. The rear of the unit has 4 line outputs for those of you who may want to take advantage of external effects processing or need that extra monitoring flexibility. It's also where the headphone jack lives, which isn't the most useful positioning for use in a live situation. Digital and MIDI connection is via a single serial connector. Breakout cables are included, but you can only run IDE or S/PDIF, not both together since there's only one connection. Power is also connected at the rear as you'd expect, with a 12-volt DC supply, and USB-C connects you to your DAI. The Studio 68 is compatible with Apple's silicon-based Macs and iOS devices, meaning it's great for plugging into your iMac for recording sessions or for capturing a podcast in your iPad mini. The ubiquitous software bundle comes with the Artist Edition of Studio One, a Studio Magic plugin suite, and a collection of other effects that are compatible with any DAI. If you're crafty, you can bag a package on Amazon which includes cables, headphones, pop filter, and boom arm. Number 1 in my list, Focusrite Scarlett 2 i2 3rd Generation USB Audio Interface. Focusrite have a history of making best-selling products, and this 3rd generation model is one of the most popular audio interfaces on the market today. It's not hard to see why, with its sleek red exterior, combo inputs, and magic air button. It's pretty rugged too, so you can use it as a mobile rig. The front of this USB interface houses the 2 combo inputs along with a headphone output, volume and gain controls, phantom power switch, and direct monitor button. Also on this panel is a magic air button. Modeled on Focusrite's ISA console transformer, this effect gives your recordings a brighter, more open sound. Around the back, you'll find the USB-C connection, from which the unit draws power, and the solitary left or right out. This, coupled with the single headphone jack and limited input options, mean that while the quality of sound is great, this interface is more suited to the solo musician or bedroom producer. There's also no IDI or digital connectivity on this model. A redeeming factor is the support for iPad Pros via the USB-C port, making it a handy unit for budding podcasters or singer-songwriters who like to find their inspiration on the fly. There's also a decent bunch of software that comes with the unit, including Focusrite native and third-party plugins, Appleton Live Lite, and a 3-month subscription to Splice and Avid Pro Tools. Despite the limited in or out capability, the price makes the Focusrite 2 i2 a solid contender for musicians who need a simple audio interface solution that delivers quality results. Alright guys, this was our today's video. If you find this video helpful for you, then like the video, and if you come to our channel first time, then hit the subscribe button for our amazing upcoming videos. Be sure to check out the links in the description for the updated price of all products discussed in this video. Hope you have a great day and see you soon in the next video.